Hello, Game Boys and Game Girls. I'm the Game Boy Guru, and welcome to another live stream. Continuing to plug away at Silpheed on the Sega CD. And was just gonna try and look up the codes here. Because I know Duke Togo was saying the other night that there is a code that would allow me to practice some stages here. Here we go. Stage select and view demos. So down, down, up, up, right, left, right, left. A, B, start. I think that's right. I'm not 100% sure what the button mapping looks like on this joystick. I don't think that worked. That's all right. I'll try it again later. Oh, geez. Those bullets, man, that was garbage. Lame. Okay, really? What is with the spam? Nice noise gate. Welcome, Kitty Brilliant. Yo, San. Oh, I'm sorry. You, I forgot to change the view. Here, I've been playing the game and I forgot to change the view. I'm a dork. Oh, whoops. Ah! Surprised you don't have the mini audio. Yeah, that's on purpose. So that when I'm playing, well, so that basically I can just talk on the camera only scene, and not have to worry about game audio or other stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the idea.
The Greason system, the central photon computer that integrates and controls the whole galaxy network.
Okay. Gonna give this one a shot over the weekend, doing another load fest on the Polymega. Nice. Oh, okay, so you're gonna load it up on the Polymega then? Be interesting to see how it plays. Because I think the Polymega maybe has some input latency. At least that's my understanding. Yeah, actually, I just got the RetroTink 4K, and the Sega CD is the only thing hooked up to it at the moment. Just, you know, so I could test it out a little bit before I tear into my whole setup this weekend and recable most of my stuff to get it all into the 4K. But for the moment, you know, I've just got this in there because this is what I'm streaming right now. So it made sense to do that. And then I'm using AverMedia Live Gamer 4K as my cap card. Which is what I've been using for a while now, but up until now I've been using a well, for analog consoles I've been using a RetroTink 5X, and so having just got the 4K in the mail yesterday, you know, I not obviously going to have a whole lot of time to set much anything else up, but yeah, that'll be this weekend. Got the Elgato 4K cap card. It's not bad. Nice. Oh yeah. Antimatter bomb is so powerful. Yeah, it's the 4K Pro, Kitty Brilliant. I actually got a really banging deal on a used one. From someone in the RetroTink Discord. He had some bills to pay, and so it was just, you know, the right opportunity that popped up. And yo, Tay-Tay, how's it going? Sorry, just catching up on some chat here. Let's see here. Yeah, and see, I've got a healthy amount of systems right now connected via component. My Genesis is currently hooked up via component because I've got the HD Retrovision cable on it. And I've got more stuff that I'm going to be doing component once I get the hardware. Because I ordered 3 more sets of cables of the Genesis Model 2 cable, and then I bought adapters for PlayStation, Saturn, and Neo Geo, so I can hook up my Neo Geo CDZ via component as well. So then it'll be PS1, Saturn, Neo Geo CDZ, Genesis, Super Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation 2, Wii, and Dreamcast, all with some flavor of component cable. Because I've been using a SCART cable for the CDZ, and then they didn't. Stone Age Gamer didn't have it in stock, but once they do, I'm gonna get the EDFX adapter for the TurboGrafx, and then I'll buy another component Genesis 2 cable to use with that, and then my TurboGrafx will be hooked up that way. And then the only analog consoles that won't be component at that point will be N64 and GameCube. But I'm planning on buying a Carby HDMI adapter for the GameCube, and that'll allow me to do 480p output on most games over that. But then that'll go into, I'm going to have a tiered setup. Right now, my PS3 is set up on a, I've got it connected to an HDMI splitter that strips out HDCP, so I can actually stream that over HDMI, because otherwise you can't, and you have to use component cables. But since you can do HDMI, lower resolution HDMI through the 4K, I'll be hooking up my PS3, 360, Switch, Wii U, and the Retro USB AVS, which is a Nintendo/Famicom FPGA console. And so all of that will be hooked up to an HDMI switch. That'll go into the RetroTink 4K. That'll output to my 4K HDMI switch. And then the newer consoles like the PS4, the Xbox One X, and I think that's it for now of stuff that already natively outputs at 1080p. That stuff will just go directly into the 4K switch and into my cap card. But everything funnels through the cap card. And then I'm also going to have my I'm also going to have a DVD player hooked up through component that'll go through the RetroTink, and then going through composite will be of the VCR and my Laserdisc player, so that those can funnel into the RetroTink as well, and that way I can start doing some transfers with those. So should be a lot of fun. Good luck with wire maintenance, right? Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. And this is only going to be version 1.0 of the new setup, because like I said, I'm still going to be waiting on the EDFX to come back in stock, and the getting the component cable for that, and so forth, and the Carby for the GameCube. So there'll still be changes I'll need to make to the setup even later. So it'll be a little bit of a work in progress for a hot minute. Oops. Yeah. Take out a lot of these enemies and boost my score there. Crap, I'm running into stuff I shouldn't be running into. Okay, that wasn't terrible, but that wasn't amazing either. Greetings from Brazil. Oh, welcome. Let's see here. I can't read your name on this screen here. Louis? Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome. Let's see here. Stage 4 boss moves a little bit too erratically to do the antimatter bomb, even if you're point blanking. So the graviton bomb, it shoots faster, so it's probably my best option. I do have a PC engine. It is not hooked up right now. Sadly, I do not have a Turbo Duo. It is one of those things I would like to eventually get, but I have not managed to secure one yet. Oops. That was a mistake, or a couple of them. Oh, you suck. Man, I got punked there. Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Not having very good luck at the moment. Good grief. Man, I'm just getting smoked here. There we go. Bread. Soldier Blade did come out for the Turbo. Sapphire did not. No, it did not. It was Japan only. We did finally get it on the TurboGrafx Mini, but... Oh, okay, I got through that all right without taking a hit. Positioning is always just a little bit dicey there. Yeah, there's some great shoot 'em ups on the PC Engine and TurboGrafx. Oh, fudge. So I missed my repair and I took a hit. What a doofus. Ah, crap. Four people bought those consoles and y'all are two of them. Well, I didn't get my TurboGrafx until 2008. Um, so it was, I mean, it's one that I wanted. I wanted one when I was a kid, but because they weren't all over, I couldn't buy them somewhat locally. You know, I grew up in a small town, and the town closest to us that sold video game stuff was like 25 minutes away. Yeah, it came out in the 90s. And and so I wanted one, but because I couldn't buy it locally, my dad said no. Um and so I got a Sega Genesis instead, which turned out awesome because I love my Genesis and that has my favorite shmup of all time on it, but um and actually my Model 1 Genesis that I bought at age 14 is what I'm playing on now. You know, it's still the one that I'm using. But yeah. What's the deal, Bluebell? Nope, not Truxton. Not a bad guess, but no, I'm not a Truxton devotee. I do like the game, but not Musha. I've never owned a copy of Musha, sadly. It's a good game, but I don't even remember seeing that one available in stores used when I was just kind of getting into the collecting scene in the late 90s. So I really never had an opportunity to buy it. Well, that was kind of not ideal. Thunder Force, yeah. Thunder Force 4, aka Lightning Force. That is my favorite. Yep, 87 in Japan, 89 in America, exactly. I got lucky there. Oh, yes. Yeah, I still have my original copy of Lightning Force, and just love that game. I mean, the soundtrack to that game is so iconic, and I mean, I've bought both versions of the soundtrack that have come out in the last few years. The vinyl version from Data Discs, which is 3 LPs, and then the 2 CD might be a 3 CD. I'd have to double check. The release that came from the Sound Shock series. Here, I guess it's been 2 years ago now. Gonna go with Gyra's. No, I like Gyra's. but Gyrus frustrates me. The boss to the penultimate stage I struggle with, and I've never when we covered it on the podcast, I was never able to 1cc. That reminds me, Kitty Brilliant, in case you're not aware, I play a lot of shmups and I do a shmup podcast. It's called Shoot the Corecast. And we play a different game every month and then podcast it usually the next month, or podcast about it. And so check that out. We have a Discord server as well if you want to join and play along with us. And while it's somewhat neglected, I do have a YouTube channel as well, and so that's out there. But yeah, when we covered Gyrus on the podcast, I did credit feed my way to the end of the game, but I didn't 1cc. So I think it was a 2 credit clear or whatever, maybe 3. But I'm a little salty that I never got that 1cc. So that's one I need to go back and get revenge on, so to speak, at some point. Ooh, that was good timing. Laser scratching. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that sucked also. Whew. Should have just used a special. There we go. Oh, really? That laser hit me? That's kind of garbage. Arrow flash, really? Interesting. Arrow Flash is kind of considered to be a very mid-tier game. Ah. Soldier Blade and Gates of Thunder. Yeah, good choices. Oh, Vapor Trail? Yeah, Vapor Trail is good. Vapor Trail. Oh, Let's see. Let's do Graviton. Aeroflash is a little bit underrated, though, I think. It does have some neat ideas. Have you played Whip Rush? If you like Aeroflash, you might dig that. That always gets me. There we go. Took you down, sucker. Man, I do not know how to do that with any regularity. Woo! Spicy! Hey, gummits. Ah, cool. So you do know Whip Rush. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to cover that on the podcast before too long. I think I still need the manual for that game. I've got a box copy, but nice. Collect a fair amount of Genesis games. Yeah, that's cool. I would like to. I'm a bit of a stickler these days that I only buy boxed games, and usually complete in box games if I can help it. And so I don't buy that many. Ah, Philios, yes. I've got a complete in box copy of that. Good game. Yeah, I'm a cart only guy for SNES unless I find a really good deal on something boxed. I mean, I've got 2, maybe 3 original boxed Super Nintendo games. Mortal Kombat 2. My first box Super Nintendo game I bought was Magic Sword, which I like. But otherwise, you know, the box Super Nintendo stuff I have is all like repro, like Rendering Ranger, Cotton 100%, the Super R-Type 3 limited edition one from Retrobit, stuff like that. Or like, yeah. Most cartridge-based stuff I buy cart only, unless I find good deals. I have found some good deals on Game Boy stuff, and so I picked some of those up. But same with NES, you know, I've bought a few boxes over the years and that, but most stuff I just buy loose. So kind of cutting into my game time here, dog. I feel pretty good about getting to stage 8 already. Given how erratic my play has been the last couple of nights. They got the carrier! I hate it when that happens. Ah, that was dumb. I forgot that was coming. Well, that sucks. Ah! Ya bonehead! Dang it! I'm done. Nope, I lucked out. Seems to be my usual thing with stage 8. I just kind of luck through it. Box for SNES, not to be special like the clamshell. Yeah, the clamshells are great. Yeah, jewel case for PC Engine, and yep. Yeah, I don't even worry about the long boxes on those. I have one TurboGrafx CD game that is a copy of Valis 2. And the only reason that I have the long box for it is because that's how I found it way back in 2000 or 2001, whenever it was. And it was in a shop. It was like $15. So I picked it up. And I still don't own a turbo CD, but I have that game. So, yeah. Let me think. What is the boss for stage 9? I'm not going to have much option with the antimatter bomb, so we'll go with the anti-grav bomb. Oh, crap. I forgot about that. Crap. Crap. Ah. I just can't seem to get stage 9. We'll just continue because I need the practice. Let's do double phalanx beam here. Since it's a powerful weapon, and see if maybe that'll help with coverage. Yeah, stage 9 is pretty far, considering that there are 12. And this is the farthest I've been able to do on a single credit. Biscuits! Come on! You suck. Oh yeah, Hey, gummit. I gotta just stick to one direction while I'm doing that. Not try to get fancy. Whoa, I got lucky with that. I gotta figure out a better strategy for those. Because taking all this damage in this stage is not going to cut it. Dead Moon? Yeah, I have. Only through emulation, but I've played it. Ah, crap. You know what? This might be a better choice here for this boss than the homing weapon, because the homing weapon gets confused by those deals that it shoots out. Yeah. Phalanx is going to be a better choice for this boss than homing. Yeah, Dead Moon is solid. It's nothing spectacular, but it's a good time. There we go. Take your stupid butt out. Ah, timed him out. Wait, what hit me? Crap, I don't know what hit me there. The last time I know what hit me, but the one before that I don't. I desperately need a repair. Man. This might be another where the phalanx could be the better solution. Oh man, I got lucky again. I timed it out. Oh, when you bought Deep Blue, the guy asked you why. He was right to ask you why. Let's see. He said, "Are you sure?" And then gave it to you as a pack-in for the Turbo Express. Nice. Very nice. Oh, along with Keith Courage? Yeah. Keith Courage isn't bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Oops. Oh, really? Frickin' jerk. Dude, come on. Okay. So I really do need the homing weapon there because I'm not gonna be able to get through those unless I waste special. I'm not gonna be able to get through those without the homing. That's unfortunate because the homing weapon is less powerful. So phalanx, double phalanx for stage 10, but homing for stage 11.
The main target is the inside core block.
Should not have had to take that hit. Okay, so you can get through that without taking damage. It's just very tight. I don't like that spot. Ah! Craptastic version of this boss. Dude, you suck!
Okay, boys, we're going in. Roger.
Roger, Topaz later. Yeah, you would have to memorize the screen position of where you're going to have to be in order to avoid those lasers. Otherwise, you're done. I mean, there's just no... There's no question.
The main target is the inside core block.
Shouldn't have taken that hit. Or that hit, for that matter. Now that I know what I'm doing, kinda. There we go. Okay, so I avoided the other hit there. Couldn't avoid that one. Ah! You suck! Suck supremely! You're such a jerk boss! What a turd! Man, it is so spongy! Very annoying. And it's such an onslaught. I'm gonna have to look up a good playthrough to see if there are any movement strategies that will help. I wonder, I don't think shooting it makes any difference, maybe. It always seems to blow up after the same sequence. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where you could possibly position yourself to get to be out of the way. There's probably I mean, there's a way to do it. It's just a matter of have to know where to, yeah, before they shoot. Exactly, Duke Togo. Good evening. I'm just looking on screen and looking at the fact that they shoot and sweep is the thing. So it's like, where's the safe zone? That's the part that I'm wondering about. Shouldn't have taken those hits. Shouldn't have been in a position to have to take those hits. Fudge. Dadgummit. And I didn't get that third weapon recharge. Damn it! Still got hosed. Even with the recharge, I still only got 4 shots off with the antimatter bomb. Holy cow. I mean, it certainly helped, but good grief. Want to be mostly opposite of where you feel you ought to be. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm probably going to end up watching a playthrough to see if I can, you know, just see where I need to be. Yo, Alvy, how's it going? I'm gonna not shoot at all because I think this sequence is the same every time. Gonna come back and shoot 2 more lasers, then attempt to shoot a 3rd and blow up. Yep. Okay, same every time. Revenge of the Game Boy. Nice. Yo! Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. That stuff all rams you. Well, I got farther that time. So that's something. Right? Thank you, San. All right, if I could get the 3rd energy refill, I would have more antimatter bombs to use against this, well, against both the stage 11 boss and the final boss. Oh, really? That was crap. That was also crap. That was triple crap. Come on. Seriously, what is the deal? Why do I keep taking that hit? I'm not 100% sure where I need to be to avoid it. Okay, so maybe circling around the thing is the way to do it. That might be the strat. To avoid the spreads and the dual lines of bullets. Yes, Peaches, I see you. Hi.
Evasive maneuvers. Evasive maneuvers. Laser scratching.
Still sounds like laser scratching. While this is going, I want to mess around with what do you guys think of the scan line look?
Okay, boys.
Wonder if that'll come through on the stream very well. Yo, D Tungsten, yeah, stage 12. Okay, so that still hurts you when you're Okay, that collision course bull. That is bull. How do you avoid that? Yeah, I will most definitely have to watch a playthrough to see how to do that. There's just no way around it. If I could figure out what my button combinations are, because I don't know what's A, B, and C on this stick, but then I could use the secret code to do the stage select, or I could use the other code to give me 10 continues instead of 5. That would at least give me more time to practice it, but I got to figure out what the layout is, because it's not obvious from, you know, what I'm doing.
Ready for taxi.
In fact, let me just play around with this for a minute. Because I think A and C are your fire buttons and B is your special weapon.
Unidentified spacecraft inbound from Delta Line, Area 3. Number unknown, but increasing. All Silpheed squadrons scrambled in.
I already know which button fires, or one of the buttons that fire. Okay, that one. So that must be A, and then B and C. I must have been using the C button this whole time. Yeah. Okay, so now that I know that, that's probably A. So then I can use A and B to do that code.
Emergency code. Quick.
Okay.
Game over.
That makes sense, though, that's how the layout would be. Kinda. All right. Well, I don't want to go too late tonight. But I feel pretty good about that. Honestly. I mean, I got to stage 9 again. I still struggled in stage 9, but I got there. So on a good run, I can get to stage 9. And if I can just tighten up 9 and 10, I feel like I've got a decent handle on 11 now. So if I can tighten up 9 and 10, and then memorize the route in 12, a game I thought I had no chance of clearing just a week ago, I feel like maybe I can. Or at least there's some possibility that I could do it. So yeah, I feel decent about that. Okay. Yeah, Mommy from Hyrule is on again doing more Einhander. So we'll go ahead and raid her stream. I kind of want to see how close she can get to beating this game. What did you say at the beginning of the month? I don't remember. Detungsten, refresh my memory. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do the raid. I probably won't be on tomorrow night because we should be recording the podcast. That is the plan anyway. And so that's what I'm going to plan on doing. If I'm on tomorrow night, it means that our schedule didn't work. And so we'll see. But oh yeah, early month. I'll never beat this. But the plan will be to not stream tomorrow so that we can hopefully record the podcast. So we shall see. But yeah, anyway, let's do the raid. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for playing, and game on.